Hello, guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. My greetings to you. Today, I would like us to talk on the importance of reading. I'll go straight to the point, okay? Since you were put to bed, a few months after you were put to bed, your mom or your dad or your guardians decided that you have to go to school. And because of that, when you went to school, you were taught how to read, you were taught how to write. It becomes very important, and most people around your community told you have to learn how to read. No, it's very important. But the question is, why is reading very important in our daily life? Is it everybody that have to read? We discover the answer to this question as we go along. The second part, everybody is, in as much as you want to succeed in life or you want to make living worthy, you have to learn how to read. It's very, very important. Reading is very important in our life. Now, one importance of reading, let's go. One importance of reading is reading keeps the brain active, it keeps the mind active. Just as you exercise to look strong, fit, you eat balanced diet to look healthy, to keep the brain functioning, to keep the brain active, you have to read. It is very, very important. Those who don't read, they don't keep the brain active. They tend to have high rate of memory loss. So reading is very important. And the second reason why reading is very important is it has been discovered by scientists that more than 75% of all great men, rich men, from the beginning of the world right up to where we are today, more than 75% spend about 30 minutes of their time to read. If you are a Christian and you are based in Africa, one of the great church in around Africa is the Winner Chapel. Check Bishop Oyedepo's library. The books you can't count. And he himself even encouraged even the youth to read. I'm not saying you have to read only Christian books. You can read a lot of business books, financial book. If you need financial knowledge, how to manage your finance, how to develop your finance, you have to read financial book. Time management. A lot of people all over the world lack the skill of time management. I just read a book on time management recently. It's very, very interesting. The principle of time management. In office, you don't know where you keep your material. You don't know why you went to the office and the boss keeps things all in order. You need something, he just take without turning left or right. Time management is very, very important. And you discover a lot of these things by reading books. So reading is very, very important. That is why before you move from one level in education to another level, you have to read, take exam before you go to the next level. And even when you go for job interview, after you present your CV, one of those things that look in you without telling you is your ability to read. There is no debate. We can't debate on this. One of those skills that they look in you is your ability to read, your ability to translate knowledge. It is very, very important. And the second reason why, the next reason, the third reason, right? The next reason that we have that reading is very important is we acquire knowledge. When you read, you are a medical student, you read book on financial management, you read book on a bit of technical, you read a book on coding, this equips you, it prepares you for a better life. It makes you broad, it makes your base very broad. That makes it, you acquire knowledge, and this is what People who employs you look after. They don't look after your height. They don't look after your certificate, but they look after the knowledge that you have acquired. Because in any field that you get in, you are you are forced to relate beyond that field. So the next reason that reason is important is it has been discovered by health scientists that reading reduces stress by 65% compared to sleep that reduces stress by 60%. When we get stressed, most of the times we tend to read books, we tend to watch TV, we tend to go for a walk. Some of us we like swimming, right? Some of us we like, oh, let's chat, let's talk. I've been stressed up. I had a very stressful day today. I don't know. So like some of us we like going for a ride. We like driving around. So, but it has been discovered that reading alone reduces stress by 65%. So if you read, you reduce your stress. And the next reason why reading is very, very important, believe me, for your health and for the health of everybody, reading keeps the brain active and reduces the rate of memory loss. When I was still small back then in Africa, I discovered that there was this old man that lived beside me. Each morning, he would take a cup of coffee and honey. He was very surprised. I would ask myself, but why? Why would you take coffee and honey? Why not coffee and just drink? Why coffee? In fact, for me, I don't even like coffee. But now I discover the importance of coffee. Coffee keeps the brain active. It keeps your mind working. So when you read, you have a low rate to have memory loss. So reading is another way of keeping the brain active apart from taking coffee. So when you read, you have low rate of memory loss, you acquire more vocabulary, you become more knowledgeable, more valuable, you reduce stress, and it is a key factor for you to increase in life. Check of Bill Gates, check of Alibaba, check of Steve Jobs, check of all the rich men. They spend a lot of time to read. So please, let's cultivate that habit of reading. Thank you. Please hit those buttons right down there. The subscribe button, the like button, all those buttons, please help me. The next video I'm going to produce is education is not a scam. Most of us think that education is a scam. It's very, very surprising. I'll tell you, education is a business. And in business, you need resources. You need money, you need time, and the end result is either positive or negative. That is what education is all about. And I'll tell you, and business, as a result, it depends on various locations. So education vary from location to location. So I will tell you next about that.